Okay, welcome back to Soap Insider. I'm Jessica Morgan, your loudest, most opinionated Y&R analyst, and sitting across from me, as always, is the man who keeps me from completely losing my mind, Sean Christensen.
I wouldn't say that exactly, but hi everyone. Good to be here.
We are diving into Y&R spoilers for the week of March 16th through 20, and I'm telling you right now, buckle up, because this week, Victor Newman has officially lost the plot in the best possible, most chaotic way.
It's a lot. There's a lot happening this week. Let's actually walk through it because I don't think people realize just how much is packed in here.
So, we start the week with Chelsea and Sharon sitting down to talk about Adam and Nick heading to Las Vegas to track down this Matt guy, and Chelsea is not happy about it.
Which makes sense. Vegas and Adam Newman have a complicated history, to put it mildly. She's worried the environment will drag him back into old destructive patterns.
Right, but Sharon's like, no, he's changed, he's stronger now, and I'm half rolling my eyes. Sharon has been saying Adam has changed since approximately the year 2009, but also, I kind of believe it this time.
That's growth from you, Jessica.
Don't push it. But here's the thing, Sharon actually admits she's more worried about Nick this time, and that caught me off guard.
It shouldn't. Nick's been dealing with medication issues, emotional fallout, Mariah's ongoing struggles. He's carrying a lot. Sharon knows him well enough to see that the pressure of this mission could tip him.
Nick always saves the day, though. That's practically written into his DNA.
Sure, but even the hero can break under the right amount of pressure. That's what makes this interesting to me. They're setting up Nick as the question mark, not Adam. That's a reversal worth watching.
Okay, now we get to the part that absolutely broke my brain. Diane, Kyle, and Billy are waiting for a boat to take them out to a yacht on Lake Michigan. They're going to rescue Jack, who's been trapped with Patty Williams.
Patty Williams, who has a history of shooting Jack, tried to kill him before. So yes, Diane being on edge is completely understandable.
Understandable. She should be terrified. Patty Williams is unhinged in the most unpredictable way possible. And it turns out it's even worse than Diane imagined.
Right, because on the yacht, both Jack and Patty appear to be drugged. Jack is disoriented, saying things that aren't like him at all, and Patty knows exactly what she wants.
And she gets it. I need a moment. This is dark, even for Y&R. A man who's clearly not in his right mind. I really hope the show handles this with the weight it deserves.
That's a fair point. The drugging element adds a very specific gravity here. Jack isn't consenting in any real sense. Patty walks away smug. Jack is filled with regret and confusion. That's not nothing.
And then, because this show never lets you breathe, Diane walks in and finds them together.
With Kyle and Billy right behind her.
Patty just casually greets Diane like nothing happened. Oh, hi. And Diane snaps. You slept with a psycho. Then she slaps Jack across the face the second they're alone.
Her reaction is understandable. She walked into something she wasn't prepared for. She doesn't have the full context yet.
Right, she doesn't know he was drugged, and this is where it gets so frustrating. Jack is the victim of 3 separate attacks in 1 week. Victor orchestrates his abduction, Patty drugs and manipulates him, then Diane slaps him. I feel genuinely bad for Jack Abbott, and I did not think I'd be saying that.
The question the show has to answer is whether Diane eventually gets the full picture, that Jack was manipulated, not complicit. Because if she walks away from the marriage based on a false impression, that's either great drama or a deeply unfair character move for Jack.
So, while the yacht nightmare is unfolding, Nikki shows up at the Abbott mansion and finds Trissy alone, and she reveals Victor Newman arranged Jack's abduction. He intended for Jack to be seduced, to create chaos in the Abbott family.
Trissy is stunned, which same. Even knowing Victor, the deliberate nature of this is chilling.
But here's what I think is actually smart writing, and I'm giving credit where it's due. Victor rented the yacht for only a couple of days. Some people think he always expected Jack to be rescued, like he was several moves ahead the whole time.
He didn't need Jack gone forever. He just needed the damage done, the seed planted in the Abbott marriage. That's very Victor, ruthless but precise.
Evil chess player energy. And Victoria, I need to talk about Victoria for a second. She casually mentions that Victor kidnapped Jack, then says she's heading to Italy to see Summer, like it's the same level of information.
She's grown up around Victor. This probably registers as a moderate Tuesday for her.
Nick is disturbed. Adam asks how far this is going to go, and Nick, love him, goes, "Please don't kill Victor while we're gone," to Nikki before heading to Vegas.
And Nikki doesn't promise anything, which is everything.
Nikki then confronts Victor, calls him hateful and cruel, says she can't forgive him, and he kicks her out of the Newman Ranch, their home.
There's a thread here that I find genuinely interesting. If Diane leaves the Abbott mansion or throws Jack out and he ends up at the Genoa City Athletic Club at the same time Nikki's been kicked out.
Two ex-spouses under the same roof again. Oh no, absolutely not, but also yes please.
It creates a natural situation for Jack to eventually step between Victor and Nikki. Once he knows what Victor did, once he can explain the drugging, it could be the thing that shifts Nikki even further away from Victor.
Quick run through the other threads. Nate issues a warning to Kane Ashby, probably connected to Lily coming back to town. Sally Spectra pushes Billy to reconnect with his mom, Jill. And Lauren Fenimore has surprising news for Phyllis. Those two in a room together is always appointment television.
The Lily connection through Nate and Kane is one to watch. It won't be loud this week, but the show's been slowly rebuilding those pieces. It's setting something up.
Also, heads up everyone, episodes on March 19th and 20th are preempted for March Madness because every single year the basketball tournament has to bulldoze the most dramatic weeks in soap history.
It is, in fact, every single year.
I know, I just want to be angry about it on record. Bottom line for this week, the Abbott marriage is hanging by a thread because of a scheme Victor cooked up. Two Newman brothers are off to Vegas on a mission that might blow up in their faces, and Nikki's been kicked out of her own home.
What I think is worth watching is how the truth about the drugging gets revealed, and to whom and when. That's the domino that either destroys or saves the Abbott marriage. The writers have a real choice to make there, and the answer will tell us a lot about where this story goes long term.
Well said. Okay, that's us for this week, but before we go, we genuinely want to hear from you. What do you think about Victor's scheme? Was Diane right to react the way she did, or will she regret it when the full truth comes out? And do you believe Adam has really changed this time, or is Vegas going to prove everyone's fears right?
Drop your thoughts in the comments. We read them, and your takes honestly sharpen our analysis for the following week.
I'm Jessica Morgan.
And I'm Sean Christensen. Thanks for listening to Soap Insider.